Replenishing fisheries. Fishing is the main source of income and food for over 200 million people across the world. Fish is the main source of protein for 1 in 5 people on our planet. The farming and restocking of aquatic species, such as many different varieties of fish and crustaceans, have been growing dramatically in recent years. However, statistics still shows that pressure by overfishing and damage to our environment are still putting our fish stock in jeopardy. Overfishing cannot be continued. By depleting our fisheries, we are putting the food supply of millions of people at risk. Commercial fishing in North Atlantic has reduced the population of cod, haddock, and flounder by 95%. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, it is estimated that over 70% of the world's fish species are fully exploited or depleted. These destructive methods of overfishing are destroying life for marine mammals as well, which in turn are destroying the entire ecosystem. If overfishing continues and we do not succeed in replenishing our fisheries, the million of people who depend on fish for their daily food source will eventually be without their main source of protein. Without the proper nourishment, they will become more susceptible to sickness and disease. Many of these people that depend on their fishery for daily protein are in undeveloped countries, where the quality of medication attention may not be the same as good as in more developed countries, which could be even more devastating for them. Those who depend on fishing for their living and income will also have to resort to other means of income, which may not be available to them depending on their geographic location and the available industries. There are many organizations working to conserve and replenish our fisheries, here as well as in other countries. For instance, Fish Forever Partners have developed a solution to help conserve and restore small scale fishery by designing a system of fishing regulation that have been proven successfully. Exclusive access privilege, where communities are granted exclusive access to local fishing areas. Fish recovery zone, where no fishing takes place, can allow the fish and coastal habitats to replenish in this absence of human pressure. These areas must be monitored and evaluated in order to assure success and to show positive results that the system is working and provide confidence and pride in their accomplishment. Local enforcement systems and community support are also necessary in order to make this system a success. Many of the no fishing zone has been implemented over the past decade and have been proven successfully. The spillover from the no fishing zone have increased the fish population as well as the average size of fish in those spillover areas. We must still regulate what can be taken from our ocean as to not to impede our progress. A perfect example of success will be at Moat Marine Laboratory and Aquarium right here in Sarasota, Florida, and their other site, Moat Aquaculture Park. Let's start our journey here at Moat Marine Laboratory and Aquarium. Here we are at the Marine Microbiology Lab, where all the researches are being done to reserve and restore fishery. In 2012, Moat Marine planted 3,000 coral fragments on reefs at Luke Key in Florida Keys Marine Sanctuary. They have many other programs here, including the world's only skate embryo Production Laboratory, as well as the Seahorse Conservation Laboratory. Moat Marine is also the world's largest research center for sharks, rays, and skates. At the Moat Aquaculture Park, they have a program known as Project Snook, where they are breeding and raising snook to release into the wild. The snook they raise are all tagged before release so they can be tracked for further scientific studies. They started with about 8 or 10 snook and have raised thousands of them to release back into the wild. They also raise sturgeon, known for their roe which is sold as caviar to help support the scientific efforts. Nothing goes to waste here. They use the fish manures as fertilizer and mix it with soil to grow red mangroves and other aquatic vegetations. There are many ways that we can assist as individuals in helping to achieve our goals in protecting and replenishing our fisheries. First and foremost, we should educate ourselves and abide by the law put in place in our state for the protection of our fisheries. No cheating. Go to your local fishing supply store or bait shop and get educated. Here are our local bait shop. You can stop in and ask on any information that you might need. We also need to purchase the appropriate fishing license and stamp for the type of fishing that we will be doing. Money raised by the sales of these licenses is used to study and protect our fisheries. When fishing for sport, which is a very popular form of recreation here in Florida, we must practice tag and release. As we have studied on our other field trips, the importance of protecting our forests, watersheds, plants, and wildlife, it is just as important to our planet to protect our fisheries. Not only are they imperative to hundreds of millions of people for food, income, and tourism, they are all living things that contribute to the health of our planet and the ecosystem that exists here.